Well, good morning. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. We've arrived at the fairgrounds last night at 9:30. So we're here, gonna get the goats shown and hopefully learn lots. And yeah, so I'll take you over, show you the goats. So Romeo's all ready. He got a horrible haircut, but he did. He got a horrible haircut, but we left his beard. Yeah. Can't get him to stand still. There you go. There you go. Nope, don't eat my hair. Thank you. Romeo, stop it. Okay, enough of that. Hey, Romeo. Hi, buddy. Did you sleep in? Do I need to get more water for you? Hey, were you sleeping? Are you sleeping?
In her turn in general appearance, as she moved around the ring, she was a little bit more level across her top line, especially in the area of the chine. And I do want to commend this animal standing in fourth today on her dairy character and that loose pliable skin. Is going over 5 today for the advantages she's showing in the mammary system, just with more capacity to that mammary system today. She also has a slight advantage in dairy character, having a longer, leaner neck. I want to commend the animal standing in fifth. In fifth today on her pod capacity and that width in the chest floor. Is going over 4 today. So I just right over 2 over 3. But he is a troublemaker. 2 over 3 for his advantages in general appearance, walking with more width between those rear hops. He's also showing us more fullness at the point of elbow as far as his body chastity. And then 3 going over 4 for his.
Good morning, everyone. We are back from the show, and I'm pretty happy with the results that we came home with. Just opening everybody up. Oh. Good morning, chickens. Good morning. Oh, good morning. It's hard to do with one hand. Oh, I'm gonna put you down. Oh, good morning, Elvis. Leave him alone, Riley. This door won't stay open. So there's one of my little silkies. I'm pretty sure it's a boy. It actually kind of looks like an Americana. And there's my other one. So Graham named him Elvis, or her Elvis. And I named her Doris. The rest of them I have no idea. I think we have probably, I would want to say probably about 10 roosters. Because I'm pretty sure that's a rooster, that's a rooster, that's a rooster, that's a rooster, that's a rooster. There's a pretty one out here. That white one there is a rooster. Pretty sure that gray one's a rooster. We've got a lot of roosters. There's, I don't know where that pretty one went. Oh, there's two Boo having a bite. Bella, no chasing them. She's actually, you know, for a little puppy, she's been really good with listening. Let's get the adult ladies out. And then we'll go take a look at our goats that went to the show and how they did. Good morning, ladies. How are you? You coming down, Bernice? Here, chick, 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 chick. Here, chick, 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 chick. Come on down, Bernice. You're loud. Good morning, Obi-Wan. How are you this morning? Good to hear. Good to hear. All right, that's done. So, yeah, we did really well at the show. I learned a lot. Had a good time. Met some pretty amazing people. And, yeah, so let's do a quick milk on honey. Out, winner. No. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so as I was saying, we had a really good show. I learned tons. I met some new people, met some new friends. Come on. I didn't take the babies off of her last night, so we won't have much milk today, but it's about the routine. I had originally, I think I showed you guys in one of the videos, I had originally set up kind of like a harness style to keep her standing and that wasn't working very well. So I changed it to a bench. I used a bucket once or twice and then went to this bench thing. And this seems to be working really well. The babies have been milking out this one side, and the other side doesn't get used as much. So she's kind of lopsided. I've been trying to fix that, but
yesterday when I milked her, the babies were off and I got 2 cups for the morning milk, which is really good, considering the one isn't really producing very much. And considering last year I was getting almost a liter every morning. But she was so hard to milk, she just kept sitting, and we weren't set up last year as we are this year, so.
so got about a cup of milk because she spilt it. Awesome. We came home with a new addition to the household. I'll get in there. I'll do a better introduction here as soon as I'm done feeding and doing all the chores. But this is little Rose. I have her in here with Coco, who is getting better at being more friendly. Like a week ago, she wouldn't even smell my hand. And Miss Liz. Hey, Liz. Yeah. So over the weekend, we had a bit of a mishap here at the house while we were gone to the show. And what ended up happening, I assume, only because we don't have any of it on camera, is the goats got out through a hole in the gate, or a hole in the fence, and when they got out, the dogs were loose, and I'm assuming it was Riley, only because of the damage done to Liz. Tried playing. There's no bite marks, there's scratch marks, and Riley has a tendency to jump up and play, and I mean, I watched him try to do it with a duck, and that's how he killed it. But we lost little Twyla. I'm not sure if you remember, she was the white baby born on New Year's Day. So we have none of Liz or Luna's babies from this year. So yeah, so we're down a goat. Liz is in the barn recovering. She's got pretty extensive damage on her right flank area, the center of her back, and her right back leg. So we'll nurse her up. We'll get her all feeling better, back to her spicy self. But in the meantime, she's in the barn with the 2 littles. Good morning, everybody. Let me unhook the electrical fence, okay? That's smarted. So there's Joy, and there's Dragon. And I'm going to put this down while I feed, and then we'll have a chat. Hey guys, sorry about that. My phone died right in the middle of feeding Zorro. Had to go in and clean up his bowl and before I put feed into him. But what I got in front of me here is my goat starter kit. and took me a bit to figure out exactly what to put in it. So we did our goat guide. It's available on the website for download, or I will email it to you if it doesn't download. I've done a feed bag, which is one of these without the hay. There's a leash, one of those rope harness halters, a set of clippers, baking soda, a feeder, a little bit of copper mineral to go into the goat mineral, and there's enough goat mineral here and copper for a single goat for a month. A little bit of kelp, and again that's about a month's worth for a single goat, and then the feeder. And we'll just open this up. Anyway, so the feeder has 2 bolts, this thing, and it goes through like this, and there's 2 wing nuts with it as well. Typically what I do is I'll attach it with a couple of washers and some screws just to a board, right? We have a couple of these on the farm, and I really like them because I can put mineral, kelp, baking soda, and I have still one left over for morning grains, or in the case like Honey, where she's lactating, alfalfa pellets. So really like that. And then a full bag of goat texture feed. And for a single goat, that full bag is probably good for, I don't know, I'd say almost a month and a half, which gives whoever's buying the goats an opportunity to find a supplier if they want to continue feeding the grains. So, yeah, so I'm pretty happy with my little starter kit. The reason I started making them and putting them together was because not a lot of people in this area do goats other than meat goats. There's not a lot that do dairy goats. So the guide has been, I've had quite a few people read through it and give me some feedback on it. And for it's just a beginner's guide. It's complete, not a complete guide on how to take care of goats. But, you know, just a general outline. Everybody said it's been fairly helpful, so they've been pretty happy with it. So I'm excited to be able to launch this. It's up on the website now, yeah, pretty excited. So let's go in and see if we can play with Rose. Rose, what are you doing up there, my girl? Looks like Mom's gonna have to put some plywood up there. Hey? Funky monkey. Hey, funky little baby. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Hi, my girl. Hi, my girl. Oh. So today is day 2 off of Mom. She's got a full belly, so I know she's eating. The water jug's gone down. I filled it twice since yesterday. So I know we're getting fluids. Her and Coco, hi. Her and Coco seem to be getting along okay. When Honey leaves today, her kids will come over onto this side as well. And then, so we'll have 5 goats over here if they don't take the little boy. If they take the little boy, then we'll just have the 4 girls. And Honey's little girl, Graham and I had a conversation. It sounds like we're going to name her Toffee. And Toff for short. Kind of runs, we thought about Need, but that doesn't really roll off the tongue. Because we had Honey, so we ended Honey Need. But that, yeah. So I think we're going to end up with Coffee. Her name's going to be Toffee, and we haven't named the little boy because we haven't decided if we're keeping him or selling him. So, she still has some green on her from when she got her ears done, her tattoos. Make him drink on the other side. Honey, make him drink on the other side. Those tails when they wiggle from them drinking is so cute. But see how the baby's on that one side? So that side has always got less milk in it. But yeah, so we're gonna name her Toffee. Let's see if I can get it better. So there's Toffee. Honey, Toffee. Hi, my girl. She's like, do you have any treats for me today? I'll go get you some carrots. And then I said, like I said, I don't know if we're gonna keep the little boy, so we haven't named him. Hi, my girl. Hi, my girl. I'll go get you some carrots.